Hello and welcome to the Alpha Center for Divorce Mediation. My name is Georgianne Ford, and today we have one of our attorney mediators with us here to talk to us about, welcome back, Mike.
Hi, Georgianne.
And Mike, you're going to talk to us about surviving the holidays when we're going through a divorce, which is really going to be appreciated right now. So give us some helpful tips.
Thanks, Georgianne.
Mhm.
With this conversation today, we're kind of taking a step back from the legalese of what we do and just looking at the human side of the divorce thing. And this idea just popped into my head because it's that time of year all of a sudden, right? We got
Yep.
Thanksgiving coming up next week, and the Christmas music's being played, and the decorations are coming out. In fact, I saw a house this weekend that was lit up like no other. So they're ready to go, and we're busy. We're busy here at the Alpha Center. We have people that are still going through this, and coming in and looking for our help with mediating their divorce. And I know the holidays can be tough. So one of the things, with our vlog today, we're just going to talk about some tips. And the first thing that sticks out for me, and the reason why I bring these up too, is because, this was my personal experience as well. Being divorced and having to navigate this process during the holidays, it can be very difficult. And I think that one of the first things that you need to realize is that it's going to be less than perfect. Your expectations have to be lowered, and do not put too much pressure on yourself to make this an awesome Christmas. The most important thing is that as far as, what you're feeling, there is going to be some pain and some loss. When you end a relationship, there is a little bit of suffering, and, you kind of have to give yourself a break during this process. I think it's important to keep in contact with close friends and family members and have some conversations about this, and just let them know, what you're dealing with, and they'll be more than willing to help you through this. And so maybe that changes, some of the things that you've done throughout the years in the holidays. I'm sure that a lot of the traditions were focused on you and your soon-to-be ex-spouse. So maybe that needs to be changed as well. You're going to be spending more time with your kids individually. So maybe you choose to do some new things,
So
going
Mike,
out and getting
good
a tree
question.
together. Oh, sure.
I'm just thinking, so it's probably helpful, and you may have said this to me before, to have that conversation with the soon-to-be ex-spouse, right?
Right. So communication is going to be one of the keys to this, because you kind of want to, let's just say intelligent communication or useful communication, not the text in the evening about what are you doing or things like that, and trying to lean back into the way that it used to be, but just more coming up with a plan on how the holidays are going to be. Basically, set up a schedule on when you're going to see the children, who has them for what times and what days, and maybe even the idea that you do spend Christmas morning together the first year, just to keep a little bit of normalcy there for the kids. But it's just important to establish that going into this, so there's no, A, because the kids will have some structure, and B, because you'll have some structure. And so I think that's really important to have a plan before we get there.
Okay. And then anything, I guess having that schedule, like you're saying, that structure. And is there anything else, like, especially if it's your first year and you're going through the divorce, that you would recommend?
Well, I would encourage people to start some new traditions. Your life is going to change, right? So it's no longer going to be, with your spouse. It's going to be you as an individual, or, maybe further on down the road with a new partner. So I encourage new traditions, trying out different things, kind of getting out of those old comfortable things from the past and branching into something new. And I think that would just help, especially with the first year. So you don't find yourself dwelling on those memories of the past. I'm thinking of the Ghost of Christmas Past from Scrooge, but I would encourage to stay out of that thinking behavior.
Yeah. I think this is an important topic because the children too, they always want it to be the same, and it's not the same. So we have to handle it differently, right?
Right, right. I was suggesting before that maybe, there's an opportunity to spend Christmas morning together just to show some unity behind that. And I think that's more the word than normalcy, maybe just some unity.
Like that.
The children still want Santa to show up on Christmas morning, right? So you do that to help them out with moving forward. But in thinking about my own experience, it's just taken some time, and I wouldn't necessarily suggest sitting down, at Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner with your ex-spouse in that first year. You both need to mellow a little bit and kind of work through this individually before you tackle that.
Really good advice. Very helpful.
It can be a difficult time of year, but with the right mindset and with the right communication, you can navigate it.
And I just want to say, if anyone here has questions about how to navigate that, you can call Mike. You can call the Alpha Center for Divorce Mediation, 1-800-310-9085. Anyone who picks up that phone is going to work to see how we can best help you.